kicking off a show from beautiful Churchill Downs, the Twin Spires here. So many people have been here this morning for watching Dawn at the Downs. A number of the Derby contenders, the Oaks contenders have been here on the tracks, and we're here bringing you all the fun all week long, only the way that Great Day Live can. But to begin the show, we want to talk about something really important because, of course, so much of the focus is on the horses and the hats and the winnings and everything. But the Backside Learning Center is doing great work for workers and families here every single day. I'm with Executive Director Sherry Stanley. It's great to have you here on this chilly Monday morning. But we're here, and I think it's really good to kind of set the stage for the great work that you all are doing, because we do. All Derby week, we focus on all the fun. You are doing the work year-round at the Backside Learning Center. It just never stops for you. For people that may not understand, who all do you serve?
Well, there's actually a community of workers back here made up of 1,000 people, and there's another track called Trackside Training Center that is on the grounds of Derby City Gaming. So we also serve that community. So it's about 1,300 workers. About 600 people actually live here on site all year round, with the exception of January and February. So we are a resource center. Essentially, we're an independent nonprofit organization, and we sit on the grounds of Churchill, but we are a nonprofit, and we provide support and resources to the community of workers and their families.
Everything from helping with healthcare to learning. We think of the number of kids that are back here going to school, needing tutoring after school, things as simple as that, just even with English speaking classes.
Exactly. So the community of workers back here, like so many other industries in our country, is very reliant on immigrant labor. It's about 85% Spanish speaking. So it's a very difficult life, essentially. You know, people are working 7 days a week, and coming from other places. Just imagine going to a foreign country. You might not speak the language, and being able to navigate just everything you need, from housing to getting your kids enrolled in school, communicating with teachers, learning the language. So we have adult education of all kinds. English is kind of the focus there. And then we have a very comprehensive youth program with after school services. We have early childhood development. So really kind of, you know, the whole gamut of services to this very large community of really important people who make this sport happen.
They make everything work, right? Without them, it does not work.
Exactly.
And I think you're providing the support they need. And I always try to describe for people is that when Derby Week happens, or even well before it, when the horses arrive here back at Churchill Downs, it's a city. It is the size of a city, and a city needs infrastructure, and a city needs support, and that's where you come in. Here recently, did you just have an event to kind of bring about awareness of what you guys do?
Yes, this was our second annual event, and I think this is going to be an annual thing moving forward. So it's kind of the kickoff to the Derby season. It happened on April 18th at the Louisville Thoroughbred Society. So it was a Derby handicapping social. So we talk about the Learning Center, of course. We talk about our Purses for a Purpose program, and of course hear from, you know, top experts in handicapping, and just, you know, talk about the Derby contenders. It's just a social event, but really to continue to spread awareness and the word on the important role of the Backside Learning Center and backside workers in general.
But the timing of it is great, because so much of attention goes to Derby Week, Derby activities, and to put the Backside Learning Center top of mind in that has to kind of raise awareness for you guys immediately.
Yes, exactly. So, you know, we're just always, our message is just reminding people, you know, of the Backside community, that there are hundreds of workers back here that make it all happen. So don't forget about the role of Backside workers and in our community and in this industry. It's just, you know, critical.
You mentioned a little bit about Purses with a Purpose, and this is something that happens every year that you have here. Kind of describe what this is. I just think it's such a cool thing to get, you know, kind of, if you win, you get to, like, the challenge is on for these owners and these trainers to contribute. How does it work?
Right. So Purses for a Purpose is just an ongoing program that we have, and it is a way for us to connect with people in the industry, particularly owners. There's so many people that own, you know, horses, or they own a little part of a horse, the tail of a horse, or the foot of a horse. So, you know, groups go together and purchase horses, but we promote your horses through our social media channels. So when they're about to race, we're cheering for them. You know, when they win or place, we do a big congratulations to them. And then from, you know, it's really up to the owners how they want to donate to us. So it can just be a one-time, you know, annual donation, or it can be a percentage of their winnings. So it's just a way for them to connect their horses to the mission of the Backside Learning Center.
And when you win, and you win big, help us big too.
Yes,
Please.
exactly,
All right.
exactly.
Sherry, it's always great to catch up with you, and thank you for taking the time. I know you guys are super busy this time of year, and we'll remind people, you know, if you want to reach out, donate, or even volunteer, just head on over to backsideLearningCenter.org.